This has got to be one of the most lo-fi, bad lighted videos ever, but I wanted to make this video just as kind of like a what I take to camp, and then I'm going to know like what I didn't need like after summer. For context, I am going for 4 months, but I am only taking carry-on or my Osprey. But yeah, I'm doing I'm trying to pack light. It doesn't work very well with me, but we're gonna see. The packing mess is all there. But I think one of the main things, I've got my list in front of me. One of the main things is just like capsule wardrobe vibes, like stuff that matches. So I'm probably gonna go get, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with electronics and like miscellaneous type stuff first. So yeah. So the main thing that I'm taking, or like my big electronic, will be my Kindle, because I want to read books like on my breaks and on the flight. So that will take up a little bit of room, but like not really that much, because I'm not taking my laptop, which I might regret, because certain passwords for my government website are saved on my laptop, but I think I have saved them on my phone. Here's hoping. But I'm not a senior staff, so I don't need one, and I don't really want to be carrying it around. But I'll take this, and then I have my headphones, which they're like noise cancelling ones, but they're like so dead. Like I've had them for years, but I'll definitely use these like on the flight and when I'm traveling, and just like having something that like is noise cancelling definitely helps me, especially if like I end up with some, like kids that are not so used to traveling on my flight and they're a bit noisy. Another thing that I think will be really, really handy, it's kind of dumb, is a head torch for when like you need to get up in the night and like your cabin's dark and stuff. And even for like wide games at night, I honestly just think it will be so useful. So yeah, I'm gonna use this probably quite a lot. And if I don't, it doesn't take up so much room. But yeah. And then my other main thing is my digital camera. I used this one when I was interrailing, and when I was in like Undruk Venbra and like Copenhagen. I mainly just use it though when I'm like traveling, but it's got like a pouch that it came with. So I'll be taking this, and then obviously I don't really have them on me yet since they're probably gonna be my last things to pack, but I'll take my adapter for the plugs, my chargers for my Kindle, my camera, my headphones, which is the same as my Kindle, so I'll just take like one cable, and then my phone, I'll take a charger for that. Another thing I'm taking is 2 power banks, which I don't really have on me because I always carry them around, so they're in my like bags right now. So I'll take those, but I feel like they're my main, like, or that should be like most of my tech. I guess like my watch will be tech. But I'm just taking like a cheap watch. It literally cost me like 10 quid. Because I'm doing instructing on high ropes, I should be, yeah, I'll be moving, and like if it gets wrecked, I don't want it to be like a £200 one. So I'm taking that. But they're like the tech things I'm taking. And then the shoes I'm taking are, I'm kind of breaking them in right now, but I'm taking a pair of Crocs, I'm taking a pair of sandals, and then I'm taking just like a pair of trainers. Um, at my at the camp I'm going to, I mean, at any camp, Crocs are just really like well used. So I did buy a new pair, although they're not that new now since I've been wearing them the past 2 days. But yeah, like everyone has Crocs and they're just so easy to just slip on. So I did invest in a pair. I think also just like after pool time they'll also be like really good. And then I'm taking a pair of sandals, which I don't know how often I'll use them, if anything, but I kind of thought they're small enough that I won't regret taking them, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like, I don't really have, I feel like my feet are just gonna be hot, like, and then, yeah, anyway, but the things I will live in are my Asics, which I bought, well, I didn't buy, but I got for my birthday, like last month, and they're like the trail runner ones, so they have a bit more to them than like a normal pair of Asics trainers. I don't know if it's Asics or Asics, I don't really know. But yeah, they should last like the summer at least. Camp's gonna be we have rainy season, so I wanted something that was just a bit like more, but I didn't really want to go full out and take my hiking boots with me, just because I knew like when it was hot, like my feet are going to be hot, and I'm not going to be doing like big Monroe hikes or mountain hikes. And if I did, I could probably just do like a trek in these. Again, like honestly, if I need to, I'll just buy shoes when I'm over there. But I did get the trail ones specifically, so there's a bit more going on than just the trainers. Most likely I will wear these most of the time, since I am doing high ropes and stuff, and you have to obviously have like closed toe. So these will get well used, but I bought them to get well used, or I got them for that reason. Again, like when I'm in the kitchen, I have to wear like closed shoes, and like while they're soft, they're not like Canva, if that makes sense. Like they are structured. So I'm hoping they're okay for equestrian, like when we are in stables and stuff, because I know we have to have like decent shoes for that. But again, I'm not instructing that, so I won't really be in there that often, only when I'm dropping off my kids and stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I don't know if I need something a bit more hard and durable, I will probably just have to buy it, because obviously I'm over there for a while. But yeah, these I'm hoping are alright. But yeah, I'm taking those 3 pairs of shoes, which is not that much. I think if I had a boot, like a soft Canva boot or something, which called I don't know what they're called. But like if I had something like that, I might take those, but I don't. Like I just don't own any. These are the only trainers I own because I just chucked out my last pair. But yeah, I'm only taking 3. I most likely will need more, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna do kind of like an overview of the stuff I'm packing. I'm not quite packed them yet because there's a couple tops I want my mom's opinion on. But for the most part, this is literally everything I'm taking. The PCs are not basic, fair warning. I mean, they're basic to me, but I have quite a maximalist like style. Also, I can't wear like crop tops or anything like that when I'm at work. So most of my PCs are quite like, yeah. But yeah, I'm really not taking much, but yeah, should be it. So I have all my liquids in my bag, ready to go. Just like I'll chuck them on top of my bag, and then in here I've like basically just bunk packed like socks and like, cause this is like a toiletry bag, but it's like too big for my stuff, so I put all my socks and stuff in the bottom, and then I've got just like floss, my shampoo bar, toothbrush, girly things, a coin wallet my mom said to take, toothbrush, cleaner things, which I need for like, because I have braces, I'm trying to like look after my teeth whilst I'm away, because I'm not taking an electric toothbrush. And then I do have these gloves, but I don't think I'm going to take them. I have one long sleeve, because we do get bad weather, and just that is my long sleeve. I do have these really funky Hawaiian shorts, but they're quite long. I'm still a bit on the fence about them. I do love them, but they also aren't the most flattering on my body type, so I don't know. And then I have these sort of swim black shorts, which again I'm a bit on the fence with. I'm going to ask my mom about. These I'm definitely taking. They're well used, but they have pockets, and that's what I need. I'm taking a denim skirt, Obviously I won't be able to wear these when I'm at work, but for me, I just love how like nice they are when it's hot weather. And then I'm taking another one just because I'm not really a leggings gal, or I don't have any shorts that I love. So for me, these will be like literally all I'll wear, and these are also going to be my fancier clothing, I guess. And then I have three tops, possibly another one, but I have like a sporty one, just a brown one, which kind of goes with everything, and a thinner sporty one. The sporty ones are when I'm working, because we don't get uniform. Well, we get uniform only for sign-ins. And then over here, I have just like bras and a sports bra. I'm taking one sports bra, which I'll probably live in. These are really thin parachute, like silk trousers, which I'll wear when I'm not at work again, so when I'm traveling, but they're so like compact, I figured they're worth taking. I have leggings which I'll wear at work when I'm on the ropes, you know, undies, one pair of pajamas, and then I do have abundance of new socks because I know the machines at camp will be eating those. I have one swimming costume, which is fine. I have a little travel towel for just if I need it. Like, I don't need it at work or at camp because they give us them. But when I'm traveling post camp for that week, it's just nice to have it. A nicer bag for if we go out for dinner. My day sack, which I'll obviously use like during the days, like so much. One thing I love when I'm traveling is these because I can just clip on like damp stuff to my rucksacks. And then I also have a black and a white like cami top, but not like spaghetti strings because we're not allowed those. So the straps are like slightly thicker. Yeah, there. Which is what we need. I'm on the fence about taking this top because it's like a jumper, so it'd be nicer for like those days off. And it is cropped, but I'd wear my non-cropped cami under that. But it's not exactly huge either, so I'm not sure. But I also have not packed. Yeah, yeah. So I am on the fence about this. I feel like I might take it, possibly try wear it on my flight because it does take up quite a lot of room. But I think it's nice to have just like a long sleeve that's you can kind of chuck on maybe over like a cami. Um, but I haven't decided what like hoodie I'm taking yet. I probably will wear my like hoodie on the flight and just like wearing my heavier stuff on the flight because I'm wearing like the jeans I'm wearing on the flight. Same thing with like my iconic shirt which I wear kind of as like a cover up. Like this one I'll be wearing probably on the flight, but it is coming with me. And then I'll have maybe like either my long sleeve t-shirt on or like a t-shirt underneath, and then yeah, but I'm not over like it all fits my bag. It's just kind of like sometimes it's nicer to just wear more clothes just so you're kind of like know that not everything's in your bag. And then I'll have my rain jacket, which I'll wear like on the flight on the travel day as well, because we have rainy season right now over there, so it's just nice to have it. Like it's just nice to have it. And then obviously I'll just have like my passport and stuff, but that's basically it. I'll have a water bottle. So I'm gonna take one. I don't have one of those thermal ones, so I think I'm gonna buy one when I get over there, just because I know when you're at camp it's nicer to have like the thermal ones. But for the most part, that's literally all I'm taking. I definitely will need to update this post camp because I know there's gonna be so many things I probably haven't thought of, or things that are just more useful that I'll buy when I'm out there. But yeah, for the most part, that's it.